Hi, Aquarius. This is your reading for the week of September 25th to October 1st. I am sorry as hell. I'm doing them anyway. So, I mean, it doesn't matter, I guess, at the end of the day. But I'm doing them now. I had a lot of stuff going on. That's why I've been doing them. I've been uploading them in bits and pieces for the past 2-3 days. Okay, my apologies. I had a lot of stuff going on, but I just want to make sure that I don't leave my air signs hanging out in the cold. Okay, but let's see what's going on here. I am offering tutoring services to those of you who have little children, and I'm also doing something where the zodiac sign that has the most views by the end of the week will get a 12-hour, what the hell am I saying? $12 half an hour private reading with me, completely optional for the whole entire winning sign. Okay, so look out for the tallying up for that. I will put it on my Instagram page as well. There is a video that talks about it. I have it on here, and I have it in written form on my Instagram as well too. Okay. Let's see. So Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for September 25th to October 1st, 2017. Sun, Moon, and Rising Aquarius. Let's see what's going on here. You are moving. I don't know where you're going. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a habit for me to count. Here is your energy right here, or you're dealing with another air sign female. This could actually be you. You may be in a situation where someone may be offering you a place to live, move to, etc. But let's see what's going on here. Right here in the center, you have the sign of Aries, okay? The Emperor energy could be a man. It could be a female, too. That is very masculine, at least personality-wise. It could be a female that's very masculine in personality. However, this person is in the way. This Aries energy is in the way. It could be a husband. It could be a boyfriend, a brother, somebody that is just there, that they are just in the way. They create problems for you. This individual creates problems. So I don't know if you're living with your grandfather or your father, whoever. This just older male kind of has like, it could be a power of attorney. It does not have to be. This person has power over, it could be where you get placed. You know, like if you're moving house, this person has to say as to like where you go. You know what I mean? So they are literally, they could be coming to get you. You know, they're moving, like you're changing house for sure here because of this person. Either you're leaving them or they're coming in out of nowhere and they're saying, hey, pack your bags, let's go. We're moving here, we're going there. So it's quick communication. I feel like this is a move that you're not really wanting to make. You're a little bit afraid with this energy. So it could be an element of surprise that this person is bringing into you. You're not seeing. You know what it seems like to me? This person could be leaving and you're not willing to see this person leave yet, vice versa wise, okay? Right here in the past, you have the 8 of Wands. So you may have traveled to this person, and maybe now I feel like that's why you're not really willing to see what this person is feeling. You may have traveled to an Aries that didn't want to see you in general. So it could be a family member. It could be somebody you're dating. This person was not prepared. You weren't prepared for this person's arrival or passing or something. You know, like you weren't prepared. Somebody was not prepared for you coming to see them, vice versa wise, or you were not prepared for them coming to see you, whatever the situation is. It feels like it is in the past. So I do feel like you could have traveled. You know, this is all fire energy here. So it could have been the Aries that traveled to you and you could have dissed them, vice versa wise. I don't know if you traveled to an Aries and they said that they didn't want you anymore. It could be a partner. It could be a boss, supervisor, whatever the situation is. Right here in the future, you have the Tower energy. So something is coming in fairly quickly here in the future. It could have been failed communication. Someone could have came out of nowhere unannounced and uninvited. You know what I mean? Like they kind of just showed up to your place, your door, your house, your apartment and said, let's go, let's leave. You know, we're going out of town for a couple of days. This kind of feels like this is a trip that you are taking out of nowhere. So it's kind of like you're not even telling your boss or your supervisor that you're making this move out of nowhere. Like you're just gone. You know, I don't know what it is you're doing. I don't know if you're like changing schools out of nowhere. You're not telling people, or you're a professor. You're not telling your professor, your father, your boyfriend, whoever this energy is. But it's quick communication. It's failed communication because it's bad. It's not that it's failed, that it's not coming in. It's failed in the sense that it's choppy communication. Whatever. It could be an offer of intimacy where you're being offered to be intimate with somebody that you're not really, like, you feel like they should not be into you, if that makes any sense. They may be tied to somebody else. If somebody's coming and knocking your door and they're saying, hey, I want to sleep with you, I want to do something with you, and you're like, wait a minute, why? Why? Aren't you with him or her? You know, like, why are you talking to me? You know what I mean? Right here in the overview has a Page of Wands. So you could be dealing with a younger fire sign. The Aries could be younger, but I don't feel that necessarily. This Aries energy, this Emperor energy could be the father of your children. This Page of Wands could be your kid. Okay? So you may be in a situation where you do have fire sign communication that wants to be intimate with you, but maybe the children are in the way, you know, like lock the doors and whatever the situation is, go watch a movie, go to the movie with your friends or something while me and your father, you know, while we frolic. I don't know, while we spend time together, while we go on a date. You know what I mean? So it feels there's an element of surprise with this. Like, this could be a husband that's trying to do something good for his wife, or a boyfriend that's trying to do something good for his girlfriend. But the kids need to go with grandma, or the kids need to go with the aunt, whatever the situation is. So you got some type of surprise element coming from this Emperor energy here. It's a bit shocking in nature. It's sporadic. You know what I mean? It's last minute. Could be a last minute date that someone is planning and you're like, hey, you know, I told my mom to come get the kids. You know, don't worry. You're due for a vacation. You're due for a time off. So someone could be literally coming out of nowhere and saying, hey, pack your bags. Hey, grab your purse. Get dressed. We're going on a date. We're going out of town. You know what I mean? Right here in the foundation, you have the Seven of Swords energy. So you may have made plans in secret, or you feel like this Emperor energy may have been planning something in secret around you, vice versa wise. So either you were doing this to someone, and this could be a father or brother that you're trying to surprise with I don't know, a ticket to a ball game or something. You know what I mean? Like a football game or a basketball game, you know, but it's out of nowhere. Somebody in turn is due for some type of outing. You know what I mean? It could be a father that's tired. It could be you're the dad that you're tired. I don't know. You could be dealing with, maybe your dad's tired. You know what I mean? You could have a father figure or somebody, a disabled man in the home that you feel like needs some air. I'm just going to say, you may be in a situation where you want to take your father out or your brother out or somebody. It could be a disabled family member. It could be an older man that's disabled. It could be your older brother, your father, your grandfather. Like, somebody needs air. You know what I mean? Either somebody feels like you need air and they're coming in and they're rocking your world up, taking you out, or you are trying to get somebody else to get some air. All right, let's see what's going on here. I'm going to do some clarification, Aquarius, see what's going on here. Ooh, it is a little bit hard to get this person to do whatever it is that you want them to do. I feel like they're hard of moving. They're either hard of hearing or they can't move in general here. It could be somebody who's like they're disabled. They may have been a army vet, or they may have been Marines or something, and they can't move. It could be an injured individual that they can't move. Okay, but you're trying your best to possibly get them to, you know, it could be physical therapy that you're trying to get somebody to do. The Emperor energy, Aries, has the 10 of Wands. Like I said, it's a little bit hard to get this person to do what you want them to. So it could be somebody, it could be an older person that you feel they need better care. Maybe this is somebody that lives at home with you that they need to be in a hospital. I mean, somebody in the home either needs to be in a hospital, you know, somebody needs to be in the hospital, somebody needs some type of, you know, I'm getting something is internal. Could be somebody is internalizing something. It could be feelings. It could be some type of issue that happened in the past, because now I'm looking at the 8 of Wands and the 6 of Cups energy. Somebody's internalizing some kind of feelings towards you in the past that is making them uncomfortable, and that may be why they're not moving. Whatever that means to you. So it could be like something that they said to you. They could have regretted saying something or doing something to you in the past. I'm getting all this regret. So I don't know if you said something to them and or vice versa, they're coming to you and they're apologizing for something that they did to you. You know what I mean? It's hard. Whatever it is, it's hard for them or hard for you to conceive. You may be trying to conceive with this Emperor energy here. You're trying to get pregnant again. You're either trying to get pregnant or you're trying to I don't know. You're trying to get pregnant again, or you're trying to get pregnant for the first time. You know what I mean? This energy here in the past, it could have been you kept trying in the past with this fire sign energy here, and there was no luck. You know what I mean? There may have been no luck. You may have been trying in vitro. This is if you're a female. If you're a dude, I don't know if you have a partner that's trying to get pregnant and there's difficulty. Right here in the future, you have the Tower and the Death card sign of Scorpio. So there is some kind of change coming in here. It could be a change of house, change of a person. You could be with a person that you may be with the wrong soulmate. You know, you're either with your soulmate or you feel deep down in your heart you may be with the wrong person. Like, this is kind of like, you know, trying to get pregnant, but it's not working. But it's only because you're with the wrong person. I feel like you could be needing to be with a Scorpio. I'm just saying. You know, there may be some type of Scorpio energy around you that you need to travel to go see, because maybe this Aries energy right here, they're hard to deal with. They're not moving. They're not, I don't know, giving you your intimacy when you ask for it, whatever the situation is. Right here in the overview, the Page of Wands has the Devil card. There may be a child or a younger fire sign energy here that may be addicted to something. It could be that they're addicted to you. You know, this could be a part of your chart. I just feel like this is a situation where you have a younger fire sign energy here in general that is addicted to you. They may have tried to do something with you in the past that maybe it just didn't work out. Could have been a date. Could have been trying to get pregnant or some type of business but they weren't around all the time. They either weren't around all the time or they didn't move. Like, for some reason they can't move. So you got a variety of situations going on here. You're either dealing with a partner that they're not ready to have kids yet. It's only because you deep down inside feel like you're with the wrong person. You know, maybe you need to go back to a water sign if that's the case of what's going on here. Water sign, Scorpio energy to be specific, sun, moon, or rising energy here. So you may have left in Aries because they were too much of a burden for you. You got tired of them talking or taking their time or making mistakes. They could have been making too many mistakes with you, and you're like, I'm going back to the Scorpio energy now. Whatever that means to. Now, you can apply this to business. This could be somebody that you work with and they're not easy to work with. It could be yourself. It could be a part of your chart. I don't know. Right here in the foundation, you have the Seven of Swords, has the Four of Wands energy. So you may be making plans to move house in secret around this fire sign Aries energy here. You're tiptoeing. You're doing it quietly. This could be an abuse situation as well. I don't know if you have an abusive father, abusive husband. This person, I feel like they've tied you down. Literally, they have had you tied down for a long period of time, is what it seems like to me. The future, like, it looks pretty good. So possibly in November, you're going to reconcile differences with this Scorpio. Scorpio is November. So it feels like you got new communication coming in here. It's a new beginning, a new move, but with a new move comes a new person, is what it looks like to me. So either you're changing jobs, you're leaving an Aries to go back to a water sign, Scorpio energy here, or you're in a situation where you're trying to be intimate. You know, like, this could be your husband or your boyfriend. You're trying to be intimate, but the kids are in the way. You know what I mean? It could be somebody is addicted to a child. This Page of Wands energy and the Devil, someone may be addicted to a child in a very odd way. I'm just going to say that. And that may be why you're leaving. You know, like child molestation accusations going on here with this Emperor energy. You know what I mean? And now you're leaving. You're leaving. Someone may have said, hey, let's go. Like, I don't want my kids around you anymore. You know, I don't want my kids around you anymore. Whatever that is. All right, Aquarius. I could go longer, but I'm just going to keep that short like that, okay? So I am going to do an outcome. Let me see what the outcome is for you, Aquarius. Five of Pentacles. So this move requires you to, you are either losing money because of this move. You could be divorcing this fire sign energy here. Okay, they don't have to be an Aries necessarily. This is the sign of Aries, so I look at that as the actual sign of the person. But you're dealing with an older male in general that you need to get away from. You know, you may lose some money because you're deciding to part from this individual here. It could be your husband or boyfriend. It could be the husband or boyfriend is abusing your children. Like, you're not seeing that. If you're a female, you know what I mean? If you're not seeing that somebody's bothering your kid, touching your children, doing something to them that they're not supposed to be doing, they need to get away, or you need to get away from them as soon as possible. So this could be a female making plans in secret to move her children out of an abusive relationship. If you're dealing with an older male that's ill, you know, you may want to put this person in a hospital or get them some air. They've been in the house too long, too much. Or you're leaving somebody for a water sign. You're leaving this fire energy for a Scorpio energy. Okay? Because for a variety of reasons. Either they're abusing your kid and you don't know that, you know, or they slept with somebody else and that's what's coming up to the surface. You know, they may be telling you that. And you're like, I'm not having this anymore. But money is in the middle of this. So it could be like now you need to file for child support. You don't want your kid around this energy. Or you don't want your kid. You don't want to be around this energy anymore. It's depressing. Whatever it is, it's depressing you. Okay? It's depressing. It could be financially depressing. It could be this person is not making any money. Or they're using the money and not helping you out with your kid if you have kids. You know, vice versa wise. I don't know. Whatever the situation is, okay? All right, Aquarius, so that concludes it. Let me know how it resonates, and yeah, that's it. Okay, look out for, I'm hot as hell. Look out for, what do you call it? The tallying up of, to see which video has the most views, okay? All right, take care, Aquarius, bye.